So we begin with this. Teenagers and guns proved a deadly combination in St. Pete over the weekend. Police say a 17-year-old boy shot and killed a 14-year-old girl and then took his own life. And in a separate case, 3 teenagers are charged with first-degree murder for the shooting death of a 21-year-old man. The youngest suspect, 14 years old. He and the others are charged as adults. One of them was just arrested. Fox 13's Kaylee Tracy is live for us outside of St. Pete's Police Department there. So, Kaylee, what can you tell us about this?
Well, Allie, one of the suspects police arrested last night. Another one of the suspects, he's in the hospital tonight in critical but stable condition. He was also shot during that incident Saturday. And the assistant chief, he says today that they are all paying the ultimate price, getting arrested and charged with murder.
It's an opportunity for a young child, they're still teenagers, to be able to make a decision which is going to affect the rest of their life.
St. Petersburg Assistant Chief Michael Kovacev says while detectives are still determining where the gun or guns involved in a Saturday afternoon homicide came from, the suspects involved weren't allowed to have them.
I think that's the key point there is teenagers getting guns. When you have the opportunity to be able to obtain one illegally, they're not allowed to own a firearm. Most of the time it's done through vehicle burglaries, or they're able to sometimes find them or purchase them on the street. It becomes a problem.
Police say 16-year-old Randy Reynolds, 17-year-old Tivian Royal, and 16-year-old Samarian Douglas were charged with first-degree felony murder after they walked up to 21-year-old Marcus Rivers in his car at 80th Avenue Northeast and Riverside Drive and shot him. Royal was also shot. Police say the 4 knew each other and the incident was drug-related.
It destroys multiple families, not only the victim's family, but the teenagers are going to have to deal with their families as well, trying to put all those pieces back together.
In another case involving teens and guns, Pinellas County deputies are investigating a murder-suicide, also Saturday, in an unincorporated area of St. Pete. Deputies say 4 people spent the day at a home where 17-year-old Hector Pfeiffer was dog-sitting. Deputies say the teens were drinking and using drugs. And when they found a gun in the home, they started playing with it and taking pictures with it. Deputies say Pfeiffer got into an argument with 14-year-old Sayuri Ruiz. They say he shot her in the head, then turned the gun on himself. In recent months, law enforcement agencies around the Bay Area have raised concerns over the number of stolen guns in the hands of teenagers. A bill waiting for the governor's signature would make minors' first illegal possession of a gun a third-degree felony instead of a first-degree misdemeanor. The assistant chief says homicides in St. Pete are lower right now than the same time last year. He says most revolve around drugs and domestic incidents. And we did reach out to Pasco County Schools, who confirmed that the victim in that murder-suicide went to school at Gulf Middle School. They had grief counselors at the school today and said that the families involved are in their thoughts and prayers. Guys, back to you.
They're all just so young. All right, Kaylee, thank you.